Oh, hi everyone. Welcome. Owa owa. I'm totally not late. Time is a dick. That and of course, have you ever had those days where you accidentally roll over and go back to eat? Today's those days. Today is those days greatly. That should. Let me get that shut up so we can start it right when we get to Gastly. Kerboop. Okay, nudged you over. Kindly go over to the screen. Thank you. you know, wondering I might start doing more night streams. Eh, we'll find out. Anyway, so today we have Gastly. Okay, so let's go with boop boop. There we go. Meow, meow. Huh. Let me tone down the music a little bit. It looks like it's overshadowing just a wee bit. And then we need to... There we go. And since we're doing Gashly, we're gonna go... Ah. And he gets stew. Zoomish. Don't you just love when you finally... See, when you're playing a game and then you put down the remote and you insta-zoomies? It's fine. Bam, bam, bam. Behold. So, real quick, let's talk about Gastly. As you'll soon see, Gastly has a unique starting move pool. Because unlike some other Pokemon, we actually have a move that isn't resistant or strong against anything. That move is Nightshade. Also, decided to do a test because was morbidly curious. So, full heal in this game does not cure confusion. Brock also won't use full heal unless their Pokemon gets paralyzed. But, essentially speaking, given the fact that early game there's not a lot of moves that will hit us until we get to at least Misty, we have options. And those options are amazing. Of course, Gastly does not really learn too many more moves via level up. We're gonna have to count on TMs. But it's not the worst. Because with Gastly, we can obtain Psychic, we can obtain Thunderbolt, and not learn Body Slam, which is fair. Our Poisonous Fart Cloud cannot learn Body Slam. Mew, mew. So, also real quick, while we are here, essentially speaking, have discovered that my PC case has a slight problem that I'm going to have to tend to after stream, and that is apparently the Wi-Fi cable isn't sticking to the PC's butt, which could mean a lot of things. It could either mean the locking mechanism in the PC case is busted a bit, could be the fact that we have to... we might have to look at the cable. Might have to make some modifications to make sure the cable stays, or try to fix the PC case if it comes to it. Something might have gotten stuck. And now we go on a quest for a PG. Alright. Nightshade. So, we can't use moves like Lick against Sabrina also, because their psychic Pokemon are gonna be immune. Like, essentially speaking, we have to remember to keep Nightshade at all costs. Because if we run into a psychic Pokemon and we don't have a move to hit, we're gonna prey on confusion. Which, the RNG gods are kind of dicks. So, with that said, we're gonna kind of become a mini Agatha this episode. At least at the start. And the good news with Nightshade, the higher our level, the stronger we get, the deadlier it becomes. Like, right now, it's always going to be set to do 8 points of damage. With that said, that's where the threat starts to get larger. Because eventually Nightshade is going to start doing 10, 20, 40. So, the real question isn't if we can beat the Elite Four. The question then becomes when. Because, yeah, sure, we only have 15 power points of Nightshade. But if that Nightshade is doing 70 points of damage, mathematically speaking, we only have to use it twice to knock out a good chunk of the Elite Four. Let's go fight Brock, because they're not going to have any solution other than Bide. Because right now, the moves that deal consistent damage are the moves that don't seem to be resistant or strong against any type. What that means is, essentially speaking, moves like Nightshade, moves like Bide, moves... Let's see... Nightshade, Bide, Seismic Toss. There's easily at least 1 or 2 more moves out there. Oh, right, Dragon Breath. That deal consistent damage. So, all we have to do is get through the legendary Brock. In most runs, they're going to be kind of annoying, as long as we don't do anything stupid like attacking too much during the Bide phase. Unless we're sure we can knock out. Which, as you see, a mix of confusion and will kind of make somewhat quick work of Brock. Oh, you lowered my defense. Boop. So, remembering right, we're kind of in the medium slow group. And yeah, it's not gonna be horrible. It's also not gonna be spectacular. But, so far we've made it through the first segment without taking a single hit. Like, right now, the only move that could have... Well, we did take a single hit from the Weedle. It was for 1 point of damage. But we feasibly could have won with that 1 point of damage. The only reason why going back to heal is because Nightshade runs out of power points, and Lick is a great move if you need to paralyze something, or have a chance to paralyze something. It's just not good for damage output. Though, it does, like, not gonna lie, Gastly's leveling up a lot faster than remembering. We're already at level 14, and we didn't fight all the trainers. Oh. Okay, hit yourself. See, here comes the first problem. We need to remember every now and again to heal. Till we get the legendary more TMs. So, statistically though, they're likely to take themselves out via confusion. See, there's 1 point of damage again. But yeah, for the most part, not a lot until Misty is gonna be able to withstand us. And that is because we have the technology. We have options. Though, not gonna lie, the Lavender Town theme is kinda comfy. Now, all we have to do is get through Mount Moon. Don't remember if Gastly can learn Water Gun. Would be kinda nice if we could get another move to the repertoire that can deal more damage than Lick. But, so real quick, the main issue Gastly's gonna run into is it's evolving at level 25. So we're gonna have to press the B button a little bit more than normal. On the same note... Hi, Wolf! How you doing? Oh god, you're doing a lot of redeems. I'm gonna wait for when you're done. Oh no, you can't pick all of them. It has to be one. Let me at least start to get ready for the hydrate. You ever stretch and just get your back to pop? Comfy times. Alright. Let's start with, Alright, Wolf. Guess you are my little PogChamp. Come here. Hey, Wolf. Ada, Wolf. Okay, alright. Also, ooh, and and lastly, Nya Nya Wolf. So, how you doing? Have you ever thought if crabs think we walk sideways? What? The fact that crabs walk Huh. If anything, that raises a question on how a lot of animals perceive us. Do cats think we're furless cats? That we're bad hunters? That raises a lot of... Raises a lot of questions. Damn it, Gastly's not able to learn... Oh. Oh no. Well, we nightshade through the rest of the dungeon. But at least let's gather all the crap worst case scenario, if we have to evacuate the dungeon, it's not the end of the world. Though, Mount Moon always... Wolf, it has been a while. Oh, heck. So this is going to be a long Mount Moon. Oh, good, my camera. Damn you, camera. Look, what cutie is live! No. No. No cutie. No. In fact, no cutie. No, 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 no. First, let's get...
Rat! Big rat!
No cute. No cute. Gremlin, in fact. Rawr. Oh, wait. Boop. Boop. Rawr. Much cute. No. Illegal. By law of the void, it is illegal for me to be cute. A cute gremlin. Zenzen, you are adorbs. My little pog champ. Special precious beat. Right. Gee. There's plenty of reasons to fear me. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. We'll tell you all the reasons you have to fear me. If you're the police, happily go and... Heckin' heck. Starting to realize what people might say might actually be true. It might be a lot easier to fluster this fox. Did make Zen blush. No, see, Wolf, you made this fox smile. Asa made this fox blush. It's incredibly easy to fluster you. Come to think of it, wonder who the hardest person to fluster is. Is there a streamer that has not been flustered, or who has been flustered less than 10 times a year? Yeah, setting the milestone at 10 may be a bit generous. But I'm morbidly curious now. Because you're him. But all that stuff. Because right now... Ada, no, Ada, no. That's illegal. Gotta go, stop by, say hi, have a job training program to go to. Best of luck on the training program, Wolf. Hope you have a great day, and thank yous for coming by. Yeah. Also, real quick, wanting to ask everyone, how is my audio? That, and how do you like the soundtrack for this episode? Okay, Zubat is a lot more bulky than can remember. Oh! Fuck. Okay, so since we didn't save, we're gonna have to purposefully lose. Please tell him, don't KO. You know, we're gonna switch. Can you knock me out? Buddy, knock me out. Quit doing Confuse Ray, you idiot. Knock me out. Yes. Okay, do a move other than Leech Seed. Okay, we're off to a good start. Yes, me. Kick my own ass. Ah. That was a lot more complicated. Okay, so, in this episode, forgot to do one fatal thing. It's called saving. And we need to not fight the wild Pokemon at this point, because we're not at a point where we're desperate for EXP. Time to go get Okami. No get Okami. No get Okami. But I'm no cute. So, with that said, really hate the fact that repels don't get available till Cerulean City. Like, that's the only... Wait, we already fought. We already fought the rocket. It's the second rocket that kicked our teeth in. Though, good news is learn something. Agatha is still going to be our weakness. Even if we have Gastly, Agatha is still going to be a weakness if they manage to successfully confuse us. Oh, it's Clefairy. Nope, you know what? We're gonna be petty. For those of you who are Clefairy fans, terribly sorry. But it falls today. Ooh, level 17. Oh no. Is the internet gonna be acting up again today? Please don't. Can you let me stream, universe? Are you sorry? Wait, sorry for what? Okay, so confuse the Zubat. For the Clefairy. No. I'm not sorry for the Clefairy. The Clefairy must be knocked over. I'm no sorry. See, we had to defeat the Clefairy. For science. And also because that level up helped a little bit more. So, essentially speaking, we still are going to get a good chunk, if not most of the rare candies. Don't think we're going to need all 12. Like, if we need all 12, then we're doing something wrong. Yoinks away knees. The Polar, there's a problem with you yoinking away my knees as a punishment. And you know what that is? See, you've stolen my knees for other reasons. So at this rate, you taking my knees as a punishment ain't really a punishment, it's just Tuesday. Now, if you were to take away something else, then it would be a punishment. But no, I'm not sorry for Clefairy, and I'm no cute. Row. Do we go... Alright, get the rare candy here. So, this is a tough choice because both options are fairly decent. And we don't need the others in the party at the moment. let's go fight... Yeah, let's go fight Misty first. Because Misty doesn't have an accuracy-lowering move. Pidgeotto can't hit us in this game because all of its moves right now are normal. But, also don't mind the boss music. Hasn't spoken to Okami at all. Not only can hear boss music, there's a chill in the air. A chill that can only be summoned by the mighty Okami. One who has a power level higher than mine. Doom, doom, doom. So, with that said, though. Yeah, with that said... Oh, god damn it, please no. Wait. The Goldeen has Peck? Alright, Peck is... Then again, you learn some weird things when you do these challenge runs. Like, for example, full heal doesn't affect confusion. Which, good to know. Hey, Polar. All out Pokemon and on to Misty. See, Misty's the first threat that can actively hit us. Using Water Gun, Bubble Beam, as long as it might be a good idea to try to confuse... Thank yous for banging me. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Let's try our luck with Rival 2. Was confident that we were gonna punch Misty in the soul. So we're gonna start by confusing the Pidgeotto. Ooh, a 1 in 256 chance miss. And it got it back anyway. But at this point, Pidgeotto has a few moves. And we can just oh right, Abra's immune. And there's proof that Lick doesn't work on Abra. Oh no, we're missing. Oh! Pff. Of course, the one move that couldn't... The one move with a mischance actually successfully hits. But then again, we might be viably in danger. Because with this, if we run out of power points, we have to struggle. And for some reason, we're missing. It could be because we got sand in our ghostly eyes. Emote drop. Aww, look at the cute emotes. There's Abra. Oh. See, this is why we don't use accuracy lowering moves in these runs, because it kind of feels a little cheap. So, and now, right, the Charmander can actually hit us. But luckily enough, we have enough power points to proceed. Da emotes. Ah. Also, real quick, wanting to do this check just for reference. Does Zen have any mods in chat? Awa kan kan. Kan kan mekan. So, the good news about Gastly, by the way, as you see, other than Misty, we are slightly over-leveled. Which means we're going to be able to cut through things a little faster, but a lot of things, funnily enough, resist Lick. Not because of the amount of damage Lick does. It's because Lick is a ghost type move, and most of the things that we're going to run into are either normal, and we risk running into the occasional psychic that can't do anything. Sabrina's gym is going to be fine because by that point we're going to have more options. We're going to have more moves. See, that's the problem. By the time we get to Sabrina, we're going to have options. For right now, we're semi-limited to, oh no. Don't do this to me again. Pretty please. Don't make me knock myself out. 210. Number 4, are you getting tired? Like, if anything, the only complaint with this would have to be, wish the bridge had it so that the trainers increased in the number of Pokemon they had as you proceeded. The second trainer having 4 Pokemon feels threatening. But then you get to, like, the 4th trainer and they have just 2. Maybe they were expecting you to have to fight this like a gauntlet. But they also didn't want to put it on infinite repeat, because if they did that, well, good news, you could level up to 100 in Cerulean City. Bad news is it'll take a week. Because right now, at 280 EXP a pop, because the EXP doesn't scale. That raises the ultimate question. How long would it mathematically take at about 285 a pop? It would take at least... Feels like it would take at least easily half a day to... if you're consistently going at it. But more importantly, how's everyone in chat doing today? We have a long way before we have to fight Lieutenant Surge. And by long way, we're gonna probably cut right to Surge. Like, we don't feasibly have to worry about... Yeah, we don't feasibly have to worry about the fact that we're weak against him. The only thing we have to worry about is if we can deal enough damage. Because at this point, Surge is a gym leader that can be a threat. Erica... Almost tempted to save Erica until after we get Psychic. Because right now, the problem with Erica is we resist. But on the same note, we at least want a trick to make the Erica fight go a little bit faster. So we're probably going to save that one for after we go through getting the fresh water. And that will be fine. Though, yeah, the faster we're able to get another move besides Lick that isn't Hypnosis, the better. Because, oddly enough, yeah, Gastly's not good in the physical attack department. Its only sole purpose is to paralyze. Meow. Yeah. Asa, you're taking notes? That's good, because everything is going to be on tonight's exam. When is tonight's exam? It is at the 25th hour of the day. But, essentially speaking, when it comes to it, as you see, we only have 15 power points of our Holy Nightshade. Which means situations like this will come up where, like, early game need to do better with PowerPoint management. Oh no, you sand attack? Oh, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Good. So, Huh. Pidgey can't kill us, and we can't kill it. Huh. This deserves... Somehow this doesn't... This makes sense. That raises a question, because... Huh. Well... British! Ow, ow. Wait, struggle can miss? Oh no! Oh, that's terrible. Hug the cute fox show. How's you? I'm doing all right. We're kind of having a very we're kind of having an odd situation where Pidgey blinded us to the point where we were just struggling to the air. Huh. You know, don't want to help you out, but if we leave, you're not going to call our ass out. That's the only negative. Wish this guy would call us out for being a dick. You should try to riz the plant boy. Oh my. Yeah, but... The thing is, when it comes to me and trying to riz someone up, need to raise my Foxshow charisma. Ow, ow. Alright, so what level are we? We're level 24. We're gonna put... Let's put that in. We gotta protect the Holy Ethers. No, awa. Hey, King, how you doing? Also, King. Ada. Womp womp. Ow, womp womp. Look at all these TMs that Gastly can't learn. Also, what's with the stare? Is there something on my face? Damn well, looking at how you perish to the little shoe bat. Doing well looking at how you... Wait, what is on my face? Yeah? Looks... It's all being cute up. No. Just no. No. Bad. Bad con. Bye. You know what? No. Nope. We're starting to fire. Launch the air wiggles. Oh my god, the smug emote. No, and no blushing. Bye. Adorable Zen, can't help myself but to hug you. Huggies! Oh. So, psychic Pokemon are going to be a thing. Let's try our luck against Misty. Also, no. Launching the ear wiggles. Thousands of years of ear wiggles. And so, Misty's second attempt. Alright. So Misty's second attempt. Oh, right! Forgot the little tidbit that keeps saying That, ban third person right now. Can we get F's in chat? So at least said ahead of time this run is going to be Gastly. And that's because if we run into a psychic Pokemon, it's gonna hit hard. How hard, you ask? Yes. And at this rate, we can't afford too many more L's. So the real question is how do we get by? Because right now we don't have any TMs in the nearby vicinity that Gastly can learn. This is our move pool for the rest of the run. With that being said, or not rest of the run, this is our move pool until we get beyond this blockade. And the problem is now we don't have enough HP. Like, we have enough HP to annoy the Staryu. That's gonna be a 3-hit. We have to hope it hits itself in confusion. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, game. Okay, game, love you, but way to immediately make an ass of me. We can't learn Bubble Beam, but can we all address the fact that the game was like, you know, fam? The game's either making an ass of me or it heard my plea and decided to grant my wish. You need me to hit myself in confusion? Gotcha, fam. Bam! Alright. So, on to the Rocket Member, which the main threat this Rocket Member has is not the Machop. The Machop can actually just be licked to death. The main threat that he has is the Drowsy. Which, for the Zengen, most frequently used emotes. Aww! All of them are so cute! Love the Growlithe Panic. Also, thank God, caught that. If Gastly evolved, we would have had to have done that fight over. The Chosen One cannot evolve, damn it. They're the Chosen One. Zoomish. Well, yeah, we won't fight all the trainers yet. We're still on par with Lieutenant Surge's level. Like, that's the funny part. We're leveling up appropriately at this point. But by the time we get through the SS Anne chapter, it might no longer be appropriate. We might venture into the premarital hand-holding section. Shall give Zhen rare candy. Is Beppis flavored? Wait, are you gonna level me up? But you don't have... See, Zen doesn't evolve. Good news is, there are alternative forms, but you have to use items on me to get me to become a different form. Those items have not come out yet. Shall level up the Zen. In that case, Zen would like to learn Zoomies, but sadly has already used up 4 moves, or the 4 moves. Would you like to remove one of the moves to teach Zoomies? Oddly enough, we're gonna save the rope. We could teach Paris Dig. What moves does Zen have? Alright. So, the current move pool roster up to this point is Quick Attack, Confuse Ray, Quick Attack, Confuse Ray, Growl, and Body Slam. Body Slams. Oh, let's be honest. It's too fun to say Body Slam. Like, try not having fun when you say Body Slam. Shall replace Body Slam with the Zoomies. Hi. Eh? Wait a sec. What? Eh? So wait, rap doesn't affect us, but it does affect us. Zen Zen, cute foxo bean. Yo. The shaman is the cute fox. The shaman is the cute bean. But y'all saw that, right? I'm not going crazy, right? Well, not going crazier. The initial part of rap didn't hit us. Shaman declares Zenzen is cute. No, I'm not cute. Shaman needs head pats, though. So what happened? Is that a weird Gen 1 thing? Huh. Well, there's another one if it wants to use rap before we quill it. Aww! It's a little dancing emote! The peck of all ages. You know what? We need to save our resources. So we're gonna use our potions. I feel like the max potion and full restore should only be used in time of crisis, which we are not currently in. Level 28. Oh, we fought like gentlemen. Max ether. There's the rare. There it is. Likes the music, must dance. If anything, from onward, we're gonna try to make music that's relevant to the Pokemon. Like, or at least play music relevant to the Pokemon. Because essentially speaking, it feels appropriate to have Lavender Town play for Gastly. Yeah? Wait, are you sniffing me? Meow. What do you smell? You know, we're gonna get this out of the way while we're on our way to heal. It's stunning, ravaging, amazing, cute. Because right now we're gonna have to cut through Cerulean anyway. Let's get rid of Rest. Yeah, we're gonna have to cut through Cerulean anyway. This rival's going to be a bit more annoying. So, essentially speaking, Gastly can't learn Body Slam because it's a fart cloud. But when it evolves and becomes a Gengar, then we're in Body Slam territory, and these hands become rated E for everyone again. But sadly, the reason why we're probably not gonna bother trying to get Body Slam is it's another one of the TMs that we can't use. Okay, so with that said, let's talk about Rival 3! Do, 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 do. So, we need to quill the Pidgeotto before it blinds us. Eradicate. Smell lavender. You know, wonder if Lavender Town smells like lavender. Or does it smell like Depression by Calvin Klein? Ow. Oh, you still are gonna use teleport. That's a very clever tactic. Use it more often. Stay a eep. Stay a sheep. Good. Yay! So, at this rate, we're dealing about 29 points of damage per. Which is a good thing. Because we're going to be able to get through the rock tunnel fairly quick. Oh, not gonna lie, cannot wait until we earn some PP ups. When we're finally able to raise our PP, we're going to be good. Until then, we're gonna kind of be in a weird place. Because what we're gonna have to do for the rest of this until we get out of this bubble, or until we punch Surge in the dick, because Surge has a TM that we can actually use. The good news is we won't be confined to this 3-move pool bubble. The bad news is we still have to punch Surge in the dick. Which... don't know if Sonic Boom follows the rule. Sonic Boom deals consistent damage. But first we have to get by the trash can puzzle. Damn it. So, can somebody please explain to me, for the love of God, why we're digging through trash cans? We're level 29. Alright. So with that said, let's talk about Surge. Surge is going to come at us with a Pikachu, a Magnemite, and a Raichu. For some reason... well, not for some reason. The main move that Voltorb is going to love using is Sonic Boom. It deals consistently 20 points of damage. Though, that raises the question if Sonic Boom can hit Ghost because it deals consistent damage. Or is that just a Bide unique thing? Okay, we don't want to be paralyzed. Okay, Hypnosis. Go to eat. Oh, you're... Willow! Willow, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? 1 second. Let me punch this gym leader in the dick in your honor. Grind it 21 hours for an Overwatch skin. You're done. Wait, you went... hold up. Oh, wait. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. So, you went 21 hours? Whose skin were you going for? God damn it. Getting rickrolled by a rickroll.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you what I'm feeling.
But for those that are new here, Delta Aero Zensen, Ghost Foxo of the Void, variety streamer. Well, shouldn't be saying Ghost Foxo anymore, should be saying Void Spirit, but still, Ghost Foxo, Void Spirit. Yeah! Here to haunt your screens. Yeah, welcome everyone. for those who came in the raid also. If you need to raid and run, that is fine. Would rather have you rest and be comfy, especially if you went on a 21-hour quest. Willow, I'm happy that you got the skin though. If you didn't get the skin, would definitely be giving you more than a hug. And thank yous for the lurky. By the way, how's everyone in chat doing? Are y'all nice? Are y'all comfy? You have 11 PP. The pass... Oh, God. You cut it close. At least you're not like somebody who, ended up cutting it too close. And at Wednesday at 7 in the morning, you didn't end up getting a character because of the fact that you cut it too close. And you were about 500 points shy of completing the task at hand. Also, in case you're wondering, that's just raising a completely random scenario. It didn't happen to me. No, it totally didn't happen to me. It also didn't end up with like 30 minutes of fox swearing, and, yeah. Yeah. Take care, Willow. Thank yous again for the raid. Get some good rest. Wait, why are we going into Misty's gym? Alright, the bike. We need to obtain bike. The funny part with these runs is you truly get to watch me be Foxbrain. Because sometimes you'll see me do things almost perfect. Other times you'll see me completely crap the bed. And that's the fun part about these runs, is they're not gonna be consistent. There's only gonna be a few consistencies with us awakening the rare candies, as we like to call it. But depending on how Gastly goes, also no, I'm no cute. No cute. Though it's certainly like ear scratches. But I'm realizing a slight minor annoyance that we still have to deal with. So apparently the first effect of rap doesn't hit us. The second effect seems to hit us. Yes, cute. Gibbs head patch. Well, Polar, while you are giving me head pats, would you mind also giving my ear a scratch? There's a scratchy. See? That doesn't make sense. Oh lord, make it make sense, Game Freak. Make it make sense. Wait. It's dealing 0 damage! Hold on. It's dealing 0 damage. Holy crap. So, rap can't kill us. Because, okay, now starting to piece together the puzzle. So, essentially speaking, with rap, it will always be consistent. Since it can't affect us worth dick, it's not gonna be able to cause damage. And with that in mind, it's just here to annoy us. But give scratches. Thank you for the scratchies. So, before Zen forgets, so we're probably never going to be using time as a metric for these challenge runs. The only time that we're going to use time is for that one amazing Mewtwo run where we did it sub 2 hours. And it's not because of the time in question. It's because we did a run less than 2 hours. So, what it all boils down to is, if we can break through this mountain, we can finally earn other TMs. Also, probably a good idea to teach Thunderbolt while we're here. Lick still has some use, but on the same note, oddly enough, we're gonna keep Confuse Ray. We're gonna get rid of... Yeah, we're gonna get rid of Hypnosis, because Hypnosis... While Hypnosis is great, there's a chance the Pokemon can just insta-wake up and ruin my day. Oh, right, we're... Ow. And also because we need to get something for the Psychic Water-type combos that we're going to be having to consistently fight. So, yeah, we're gonna need those... We're gonna need a lot to get through this. Will we be able to do it? Probably. Gastly has a high special attack that we can depend on. Kind of feel like when it comes to it, once we get Psychic, we're going to get rid of Confuse Ray probably last. Hold on, let me check my little Fox notes. Oh, right, once we punch Erica in the soul. Once we punch Erica in the soul, we get another move. We get Giga Drain. So, until then, we're probably not... Because let's see, Psychic, Giga Drain... Yeah, there's not many bad moves. Like, Gastly has somewhat of a semi-versatile move pool. Boop! Though, the problem with the rival battle... Let's talk real quick about the rival while we're here. The problem with the rival battle is... all the starters are gonna kind of suffer against Gastly. Immediately went for the Pokemon that would have more Psychic type. Okay, so where is that hiker? Because we always seem to consistently trip him lately. Not saying it's bad, it's just not good. Confuse Ray. Oh, God. As long as it hits itself or is fully paralyzed. Okay, so that's gonna be our strategy going forward for this fight. Ow. You son of a goat. So, don't know how we're going to do. Because, y'all remember the last episode where we did Articuno? Articuno choked at the Elite Four. And before you say skill issue, before you say that, essentially speaking, Loreley was almost a perfect counter. It required us to use the rare candies. But... okay, forgot. This guy likes using self-destruct. See... Come on, friend. Work with me. Not against me. Blow yourself up. Oh. Hold on. One hour, 7 min. The game is hearing my plea. Alright, sir. Sir, you have one mission. Do the move you're good for. Blow yourself up. No? You're not gonna work with me? You're gonna work with me. So, huh. Don't know how to feel on this one. But good news, we made it out of Mount Moon. Or not Mount Moon, Rock Tunnel. Because at this rate, this trainer's not going to be a threat unless they have... Nope. Smite. Pidgey! And now Pidgey's dead. What? Gastly's evolving? No. No. No Evo for you. Just no. So, always remember, in these challenge runs, you always want to hit your Pokemon centers. We could ignore that for now. We have 3 other rare candies awoken. We could put the max ether in the PC box to save space. And so we don't accidentally pop it. That would be embarrassing. We get all that way. Oh yeah, we used all our ethers. Very good usage. Very good plan. Because right now we still do need the PP ups. That's the main consistency that's probably going to be. We're going to PP up in most cases. Because with our move pool, we could be annoying. As you see, right off the bat, we have moves that are good against effectively all 3 of the rival starters. We also have moves that will pose a threat against... wanting to say against a lot of things. The only negative is... it's not... how to word it? Is it going to be enough? Speaking of enough, there's our first PP up. To my knowledge, there are 3 PP ups. Which we're going to use to raise Nightshade. We're going to raise Psychic. We're not going to raise Giga Drain. Or we might raise Giga Drain because that's our only heal. That raises a good question if we should. But let's quickly go through the Rocket game. No. Let's not go through the Rocket game corner yet. Let's just punch this Rocket Grunt in the soul. And then we're gonna leave. This is about to be a weird run. So what we'll do is... because right now we'd like to fight Erica and Giovanni about at the same time. So we're gonna go up to the rooftop. We're gonna get fresh water. We don't need to give the kid anything. They are dead to us. In this run. In other runs, we need Ice Beam, we need Tri Attack. Don't remember the 3rd TM the kid gives you. But we're about to obtain our most OP move of this run. Which, right here... yay! The Psychic. The Sight. Bye, Lick. Forget, how many power points does... okay, Psychic starts off at 10 and will go to 12. So, as of tradition, we're gonna slaughter... we might as well turn and slaughter the Fighting Dojo. Like, at this rate, we're just gonna make a mockery of them, because almost any of our moves can KO. Psychic will help expedite the fight, but because we don't have any because we don't have any moves like what is that move called now? The one that lets moves hit regardless. Oh shoot. Forget the move name, but you know what You know there's about 2 moves... I think it's smelling salts or something? It's a move that has, like... Huh. Because focus energy raises the likelihood of a crit. That... Huh. That is weird. My brain is farting. So, we're gonna have to, after this episode, gonna look to see if can remember the move. Because specifically, there's at least one move that lets fighting type moves and normal type moves get through the ghostly immunity. Ah yes, let's learn Dream Eater. We don't have Hypnosis anymore, but Dream Eater, it'll be effective against... Oddly enough, Dream Eater alone will be effective against 3 Pokemon. So, it's effective against the 2 Snorlaxes if we get it to rest. And it's effective against the Lapras. Those are the only Pokemon in this game that naturally use rest. Like, yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon that might go to Eep in other ways. But, essentially speaking, without player intervention, there's only a few Pokemon that will Eep on its own accord. Funnily enough, one of them is, the Lapras. No, wait, not the Lapras. The Dugong. I don't know why I thought the Lapras. Alright, so with that said, now we're gonna get back into the timeline where we're gonna fight... We could fight Erica or we could fight Giovanni first. Either route we pick is gonna end with us taking them both out. We're probably going to go with Erica first, so we don't have to ever come to this part of town ever again. And since we fought the dojo, let's do the smart thing and get through this gym with minimal battles. Because right now, Erica's not a threat. They're an annoyance. An annoyance on a good day. Because... For a moment, I was worried that they could insta-wrap us. That being said, let's talk about Erica. Alright. As soon as they're done talking. So, the reason why we went all out of our way to get Psychic... Oh! You actually can live. Already know Thunderbolt's gonna knock it out. Angela. See, this was the Pokemon that was kind of worried about because it does wrap. And bide. Or bind. Essentially speaking, when it comes to it, as you see, Erica can be annoying. But they aren't strong enough to be a threat. Because all of their moves we resist. The main threat would have been if we fought all the trainers and we didn't heal. There's Mega Drain. What move to get rid of? Goodbye, Confuse Ray. We now know all 4 of our moves that we're going to keep for the rest of the run. Gastly doesn't learn any new moves via level up. Hypnosis and Dream Eater are the only 2 that they learn. Which is good for us, because we don't have to keep overriding or worrying that we're going to override a move. So, we still have 2 PP-ups that we can abuse. Or use. Level 37. If anything, would like to be level 40 before we get out of this dungeon, but we're not going to be level 40. So, what we'll do is we'll fight this guy here. See if we can get some EXP to knock us to 38. But, given how fast we're leveling and the fact that these rocket grunts don't disappear when we beat the dungeon, we're probably not going to polish off this place. Because we're making good we're making good track. We're making good time. The only things we need to get from this dungeon are the key. We don't have to worry about any TMs here. Frick. We don't have to worry about any TMs. We don't have to worry about that. We just have to worry about getting the key. Which, just realized, we don't have the key yet. Still, I'm no cute. So with that said, let's go this way, this way. You know, maybe this episode we could kind of accuse Gastly of possessing me. Can we do that? That would be nice. Gastly has possessed me. So, what we're gonna need to do is kind of feel like we're gonna be buying... Mostly we're gonna buy calciums. Because right off the gate, we want our special attack to do a lot. And naturally, because we're getting stat EXP for the rest of the stats, we don't need to worry about that. Boop. Let's go to Giovanni. Which, don't really think Giovanni's going to be that much of a threat. Think they're going to be more of an annoyance. Okay, that one. You know, given the fact that I tend to run this region quite a bit, y'all think would probably remember what some things are. But on the same note, the power of a fox brain. What floor shall you go to? Floor 4. Hello, friends. Let me grab this. Iron. Raise our defense. So, these guys aren't gonna be a threat. Why? At this point, we have the Holy Trinity. Like, that's the problem with Gastly. The Gastly line is versatile enough to the point where can safely say to you, this is our move pool for the rest of the run. Because right now we have moves. We have the move to defeat Loreley. We have Mega Drain. We have Thunderbolt. We have moves to defeat Agatha. We have Psychic. We have Thunderbolt. We have moves to defeat Bruno. Any. And Lance has a problem. What's that problem, you might ask? So, as long as this is still in the game, the AI are going to suffer from a thing that we like to call as good AI. It's not going to look at the damage a move does. Essentially speaking, Gastly is Ghost Poison. So, the AI is going to look at the typing and go, ooh, Psychic typing must mean something good. It's going to use Agility indefinitely, meaning it can never hit us for some of the Pokemon. Mind you, not all the Pokemon are going to do the Agility thing. Believe the Pokemon that could currently pose a threat to us would in turn be... think it's the Aerodactyl and the Dragon... no, not the Dragonair. Maybe just the Aerodactyl. Because don't remember if Gyarados has Agility. Huh. That raises a lot of questions that we're going to get the answer to soon. Very soon. But as long as because also believe Loreley is gonna also somewhat suffer from good AI. Because right now we need to... let's get Mimic anyway, just to play it safe. Because if we need it, we need it. It's better to have it. What we'll do is we'll sell our nuggets. Our nuggets have been sold. Sell TM2. We need the Sylph Scope for now. We don't need the lift key. You know, it'd be nice if we could sell or get rid of the key items when we no longer need them. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, essentially speaking, in later Pokemon games, when you use the item in question, or the drugs in question, the drug in question will give your Pokemon plus 10 to a stat, but it won't let you exceed 100. In this game, it gives you, believe it's 256 stat EXP. It's rather weird how they did it in this version. But on the same note, believe they saw the formula and went, you know, this isn't gonna work. And they changed it to simplify it somewhat. Because not a lot of people knew about stat EXP back then. They just thought, okay, we're training. We're getting levels. This is natural. No, this isn't natural. This is far from natural. So with that said, since we did it good, and we got the Poke Center, we can now use that to go this way. And you know what? We might not need to heal. Because we already did. So let's go... Yeah, let's go deal with the rival. And then we're going to have to clear our inventory. Because right now, as long as we remember we just need the ether, we're fine. The fourth rival fight isn't a threat at this point. We could almost press any button and win. The only Pokemon that can foresee being an annoyance is... Oh. Oh no. Press the wrong move. The only thing that could see being a threat is us making a oopsie daisy. Because, yeah, the only Pokemon that could have been a threat, we just nuked. But this isn't going to be the same every time we fight the rival. Because, essentially speaking, once this Pokemon finally hit their final forms, with Charizard, they should have 2 Psychic Pokemon in their pocket by the end. One is Alakazam, as you already are seeing form. The other is going to come into play later, and that is going to be Executor. With our move pool, we currently don't have anything to fight Psychic types. We have things to annoy the Psychic types. But we don't have anything in question to fight the Psychic type. Forget, was this the Nugget? No, this is another HP up. We could use the Nugget. But we could also use more stats. So, with that said... Oh god, we have to fight another... Like, right now we're level 40, which is good because that would put us right at insta-fighting Koga territory. We are now at the point where we could just insta-fight Koga. Of course, we still have to fight minimum of 2 trainers. Koga's gym has 2 required trainers. Sabrina's gym, which is the Psychic gym, technically has 0. No, it has 0, not technically. Sabrina's gym has 0 required trainers to punch in the soul. So, as long as we don't run around and aggro the other trainers, we could just go fight Sabrina if we want. We're probably going to hold off on fighting Sabrina till later if we can help it. just because, and hear me out, Sabrina has our weakness. They are also very well quick, with Alakazam having a good speed and special attack, making it arguably the second most broken Pokemon in Kanto. The first broken Pokemon would have to go to Mewtwo, because legend status, you know? Plus, Mewtwo having one of the highest special attacks in the land, and thus, by that proxy, it also gets the highest special defense, is kind of making it a dual threat. That's why we made it so quick, is because there wasn't a lot of training necessary to make them a champion. They were already to punch the dick of God. Oh, you're gonna headbutt me. Okay. So, kind of curious to see what level we're gonna get by the time we get to Koga. But, essentially speaking, apparently there is... So, thanks to Vex sending me a video, have learned there is a glitch that you can skip needing the bike. We're not going to do it here, because the only glitch we're permitted is the badge boost. But essentially speaking, you could go like you're trying to walk through the gate without your bike, the guard will stop you, and then upon being stopped, or while you're being stopped, make sure to press and hold the left key while you're going through that. Your character will walk to the left, and you will be able to get past the barrier. So now we have the Poke Flute. Let's go awaken the next rare candy. Let's also punch Snorlax in the dick. Need to remember about that elixir at the Ghost Tower. That was the only thing we didn't remember in the last run. See, right here, if we had it, we could have been a threat against a Snorlax. But, as you know, the problem is when it comes to your moves, sometimes you want your moves to be useful for a situation. Other times, it's not worth it. Like, if we had Dream Eater, we could have Dream ate the crap out of it, but it's not enough. While we're here, let's get rid of all our key items. Oh, we have 2 more nuggets. Wait, 2 more? We got 1. Huh. That's weird. Because, essentially speaking, know that we got 1. Oh, wait. You know what would also be a good idea? Getting some repels. Repels would be nice. Are you the one that sells? We're gonna buy 4 super repels. Because we don't need repels too often. Until we get to Cinnabar Island. We're gonna repel here. Damn it. Aggroed. It's fine. As long as we KO them, we get full access to the grass. So that's a positive. And the EXP is going to help us get to level 42. Which means we're starting to get stronger. The only problem... Was it this line? There it is. Okay, not gonna lie, the only way that knew about that rare candy was thanks to the power of YouTube. YouTube told me how to get the rare candy on this route, and also taught me about the second hidden candy inside the manor. So, when it comes to doing runs, you do want to do some research. Like, the only kick to the face is, did you know that there's a 13th rare candy? The 13th rare candy is not accessible to us because we only go to beating the Elite Four. But, and this is a major but, yeah, it essentially is in the Mewtwo Cavern. The cave where you go to find Mewtwo houses the last rare candy of the region. There are 13 in this game for some reason. Could it be they wanted to give you one more chance to level up a Mon before you fought the game's ultimate final boss? Were they trying to be generous? Did they want to give it so that in case you held on to it and you caught Mewtwo, you could insta-level your Mewtwo? There are a lot of possibilities and a lot of... There are a lot of possibilities that this gives. And on the same note, there are a lot of ways you could use it. Though, for me, ended up using it to level up my Magikarp to level 100, and then proceed to trade it off to a friend who wanted it. Why'd they want a level 100 Magikarp? Your guess is as good as mine. We're officially playing with fire. Like, the only negative is we're fighting psychic types who occasionally are gonna use psychic moves. We're in danger. So, the reason why I'm kind of nervous about Sabrina's gym is, as you see, we kind of don't have anything. We don't have really many moves to turn around and fight. But now, we're going to talk about Koga for a second. So, with Koga, all we have to do with this gym leader is press the A button. We just have to press the A button a few times. Sure, they're going to resist us. Sure, they're going to not die in some cases. But, feasibly speaking, Koga has no move that is strong against us. While at the same notion, we have all the tricks and technology that we can use at our disposal to make their life a living hell. That being said, we have officially dominated Koga. Because right now, the best thing they could have done, typically Koga likes to raise their evasion. They like to poison. They like to... Aside from poisoning, their main other gimmick is they raise their evasion. But because we're immune to poison, and because we're KOing him so quick, we can get through Koga without any real problem. The only other blight, you know, we're going to use the bicycle here. The only other blight that Koga likes to do is blow themselves up. Which, in this case, blowing yourself up isn't going to help. We're immune to being blown up on. So, sadly, not a lot at this point is going to be a threat until we possibly get to the 5th rival fight. The 5th rival fight is coming for us. Because if any fight after this were to be a threat, it's the 5th rival battle. And then, let's see, what are we going to raise? We raised Nightshade already. Let's raise Psychic. We need to at least use 1 PP up per to make sure that we're keeping it going. You know, at this rate, we could have just flew back. And now we have to fight the have 6 Pidgeys guy. So, when it comes to it, might start trying to remember which trainers have the evolved Pokemon, because those are always going to give more EXP. But while we're training, hopefully everyone is doing well today. Y'all are nice, y'all are comfy. You got a nice beverage by your side that you like. And that the Lavender Town theme is nice and comfy. Though, okay, so Nightshade is going to be able to do 45 damage now per hit. No, there we go. Nope. Use the frick. There's going to be a compilation of me accidentally aggroing trainers. So, when it comes to doing these runs at 400% speed, that's a problem. The main issue is at 400% speed, we run into a lot more things. Do, 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 do. Using the power of zoomies, though, we could get through the region relatively quick. So, all we have to do is cut through the Safari Zone. We just have to defeat 5th rival, Giovanni. Outside of that, we just have to get through Blaine, which Blaine isn't going to be a threat. They're just going to be an annoyance. Giovanni is not going to be a threat. We have Laurelie's weakness on speed dial. Like, that's the thing. We have Laurelie's weakness. You know, just in case we have to mimic. That was the gold teeth. There we are. So, right, just realized, do we have any other oh wait, we do! Perfect! We just dig outside this guy's house. And then we fly. Fly to our next destination and trial. Like, right now, we're about to have things landslide, and we might be... Keyword might. Toxic we could sell. Luckily for us, Team Rocket is incompetent, and they don't block the market. We don't need those in our inventory. We're gonna keep strength. No, we're gonna keep surf because forgot to get strength. Sorry, old man. We're gonna buy our 10 max repels for the rest of the run. We're gonna buy our 20 full heals. We're gonna ditch our antidotes because antidote. Come to think of it, don't even know why you instinctively bought antidote at the start of this run. Huh. You know what they say, muscle memory is a bitch. Anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna zoomies down, punch this guy in the soul, get the key. We might speed run this dungeon. Because at this point we're level 45 and we still have Blaine, we still have half the game to go through. Also, hope y'all don't mind me om-nomming on taco. Family has brought me noms. So, you're probably asking at this point, if so confident, why are we going through the whole ordeal of getting the rare candies? And that is because getting the rare candies is probably going to be the main thing that we're going to end up always doing. The rare candies are always there. They're going to help us if we need it. Like many things, or at least in most of the other runs, if you ever want to try a challenge run yourself, for most of the runs, you want to save your TMs until the last possible minute. Unless you're sure. Like, for example, with Gastly, there's not much move variation. Like, we might get Thunder from the power plant, right? And then after we get Thunder from the power plant, if we need it, we're going to replace Thunderbolt. We're going to get Mimic in case we need it. Because if we do need it, it will replace Thunderbolt. Like, you want to have at least a decent idea of what move you're going to replace what with. In case you, quote-unquote, need it. Hypnosis and Nightshade was a good combo, but the issue is, as you see, the enemy can sometimes awaken on the first turn, or right after we use Hypnosis, making it completely redundant, or making it a trial. And essentially, we want to be a loaded gun. We want to take out as many things as possible with as many with as few likelihood of them fighting back as possible. Speaking of, here's the 5th rival. With that said, we're going to be getting some nice EXP. Also, there's the Execute. That's going to come into play later. They're not going to be a threat right now. They're just here to annoy us. Gyarados is not a threat at all. Because at this point, we're fast enough. And here's the Pokemon that makes me nervous. Ow, please live. Oh. Oh. Shit. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh. We're just gonna lose because at this rate we need the EXP. Like, yeah, we're losing half our money. But at this point, we have a way to speed dial up to the rival. From a strategical standpoint, the only reason why losing money is critical at this point is because buying stuff at the Elite Four. Which by that point, we should still have enough money in our larders to afford a lot. So, that wasn't an instant win. That was... Oh no. So what we're gonna do is... It's still not that much of a threat. We just have to use our moves better. Perhaps Thunderbolt would have done a lot more to take out. But it does show that our first Blight is still going to be the Alakazam. Our second Blight is... Ow. The part that makes me fear is Alakazam can crit. And if it crits, it's going to kill us. Okay, so... essentially speaking... we're not at one-shotting Charizard range yet. Which... understandable. Oh, Lord. So, the Charizard isn't as free as would like it to be. Which is good. The Alakazam isn't free. So that's one thing. Alakazam isn't free. With that said, looking ahead, Executor isn't going to be as free. We're probably going to be in the 50s to 60s by the time we get there. But anything with a psychic second typing is always going to kind of be a threat. Unless... because right now, don't think... trying to remember if Loreley's Jinx knows any psychic moves. And don't think they do. Think once we get past a certain point, Psychic is gonna kinda start to dwindle out. Though, what won't dwindle out is Giovanni. Giovanni ain't much of a threat. Because we got them with 2 moves. The first move we got is Psychic that will deal to the poison typing. Even if we screw up and do Mega Drain on accident, there's almost no chance of him winning. Because for some reason, he doesn't really use Earthquake until Believe the final battle. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig out of this nice tower. Now for the real question. We have 2 options in front of us. The road ahead leads to Sabrina or Blaine. Fighting Sabrina now would take out one of the hardest threats of the region. Because Sabrina has our weakness. Believe it or not, we're going to save Sabrina. We're going to hold off on them till later. Yeah, Sabrina has me running. Because as it stands, we don't have any moves that will be a threat to Sabrina. And it would be kind of nice to get a few more levels under our belt before we try our hand at them. Because, yeah, you're probably saying to yourself, yeah, but you could just use the rare candies. Well, we're not going to use them because, essentially speaking, the more rare candies we use, the slower we level up. It's best to do all our generic pathing, all our options that we can in order to level for now. Especially because, at the end of the day, once we run out of trainers, we can't level fast. Which means we're going to have to do 10 hours of grinding wild Pokemon. While that isn't naturally horrible, would like to finish this episode in one go. Speaking of, we're going to see what Pokemon... Oh, they have an Electrode. So, once we're able to get past Sabrina, we can stop being EXP gremlins for the most part. Because right now we're getting into the Elite Four level territory. We're getting to that point where we can be a threat. If that makes sense. EM14. Okay, so pop that. We're almost getting to the point where we can zoomies this dungeon in one max repel. You know, we don't need it. Because right now we're only going to fight maybe, what, 3 Pokemon? There's the rare candy. There's the key. We're going to fight all of Blaine's gym, by the way. As of tradition. Because, believe it or not, feel it's slightly faster to fight all the trainers anyway. Versus answering the questions and trying to remember how they're worded. Damn it. That's one thing we forgot to do. Speaking of speed, always go to your local Pokemon Center when you get there. Otherwise, you end up having to surf across a river or across a lake again. Or is this an ocean? This might be an yeah, this is an ocean? Huh. Don't know how it is. No, wait, it is an ocean, because think the only other body of land is Johto. It's not a lake. Hi, Blaine's Gym. Big fan. So, when it comes to it, let's talk about how Blaine can be a threat, shall we? Blaine could be a threat by the fact that we get burned. We have to use a full heal. It feels like, other than that, there's not much of a threat until we hit Blaine. So, level 50, let's go. So, Nightshade now is dealing 50 whole points of damage. Let's yeah, we're gonna full heal. We had a hyper potion. We're not gonna fight them because we don't actually need it. We're just gonna fight the gate guards. So, essentially speaking, Gastly doesn't have a horrible crit rate. When it happens, it's gonna be nice. When it doesn't, well, shoot. It could kind of make or break. In some cases up ahead, it feels like. So, yeah, the problem is these trainers, for some reason, don't like having evolved Pokemon. Kind of wonder, why doesn't that one trainer up at the north corner have... Yeah, why don't they have a door? They're just kind of there. Like, if you fail the question in that room, the trainer there doesn't aggro. Huh. So, that being said, probably best to save the rest of our psychics for Blaine. And we're going to start swapping over, because with our high special and with the fact that nothing in Blaine's gym can resist us, we could spank our way right through to the gym leader. In fact, we almost have an entire versatile option for just Blaine. Because right now, we have no moves that are powered by our same typing. We have no moves that are weak, but no moves that are strong. That being said, let's fight Blaine. So, Blaine always starts... Oh, right. Wait, good AI affects Blaine too? Okay, didn't think it affected the gym leaders. No, it's gonna affect the Elite Four members, which might make this challenge run just a little bit easier. It's kind of a good thing we're getting it out in the early episodes. So there's one way Blaine can be kind of a threat. Because right now our high special is gonna make it so that they have to take longer to knock us out, giving us more opportunities to knock them down. Blaine, for some reason at this point, still only uses super potions. Wouldn't be mad at the game devs if they decided to give... And there's our loss. There's the way we could lose. Arcanine. Arcanine's Fire Blast is strong enough to burn us at the stake. With that being the only threat Blaine can really provide, other than... Let's be honest here. The Growlithe was a range. No, wait, Growlithe wasn't a range. We're not strong enough. None of their Pokemon are free at the moment. Which is kind of rough. But if we don't KO fast enough, their moves are going to become strong, make it so that Arcanine can knock us out. Ooh, a special fault. Why did you... That using Ember gave us the win. And with that, we go to Blaine. Not Blaine, Giovanni. Why can't... Oh, right, Okay, so that makes sense. Why would Gastly learn Fire Blast? That would be funny, though, if Gastly could kind of become a hidden fire variant. It's a dumb idea, but since it's a gas cloud, if it uses Fire Blast one time, it should catch itself on fire. You know? Does that make sense, or is Zen being dumb? Yeah, what we'll do is we'll fight Giovanni, then we'll go to the power plant. And then we'll get the last power PP up. We'll get the last PP up there. And then after we get the last PP up... Oh! We forgot Sabrina. Can we pretend that didn't happen, chat? Chat, you saw nothing. Missing Sabrina? No, no, no. That was, it was testing you to see if you noticed. Did you notice? If you did, you passed. If you didn't, well, try again next time when we probably forget Sabrina. Do we fight? Yeah, let's fight this trainer. Because at this point, it's not gonna hurt to get a few more EXPs. Oh god, we have to fight Sabrina. We're high enough to where we can be a threat, but kinda nervous. Because not only can Sabrina take us to the chopping block, they probably will. Though, the electrodes... Okay, Sonic Boom couldn't hit us. So, Voltorb in Lieutenant Surge's gym was almost a freebie. But, with the electrodes, they don't like to use electric moves. They believe they should have at least a electric move. But for some reason, they don't like doing it. They'll do Sonic Boom. Which Sonic Boom is half of... Yeah, Sonic Boom does half the damage of Dragon Rage. Which means we're going to be dealt consistent 20. So, yeah, there's a different... Okay, so always going to call it consistent damage versus normal type damage. Because no matter what your stats are... No matter what their stats are, your move will always deal X damage. Oh, that being said... let's raise Psychic. Because right now, Psychic is going to be our bread and butter. The other moves are there to help us in case we get stuck. Or in case a type advantage can help us. That being said, let's fight Zapdos. Yes, we're fighting Zapdos before we defeat Sabrina. Because that's how nervous Sabrina makes me. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our Pokemon in the box for now. We're not going to fight Sabrina's trainers because her labyrinth of portals is already something to contend against. So, what we're going to do is we're going to immediately go for Sabrina. Though, we're going to the gym. Frick. So we are going to fight a trainer. It's fine. As long as we have enough power points, we're fine. Though, forget how much HP Alakazam has by this point. There we are. Speaking of, now we talk about Sabrina, who is a lot of people's favorite gym leader for reasons. Okay, so Psychic ain't gonna do a lot. That's not what we were hoping to see. We're gonna try to recover some of our lost HP. Mr. Mime, heck. Mr. Mime is... Mr. Mime is gonna be a threat, because they have confusion. That being said, let's go with Nightshade. Because Kadabra's gonna be a 2-hit KO. The problem is we don't have any Pokemon to heal on. That's our first issue. Sabrina's probably going to be the one to take us to the rails. Because at this point, we don't have any moves to consistently knock them out. We have moves to annoy the hell out of them, but we don't have moves to knock them out. Was hoping that would have knocked her out. Might be a good idea to fight some of her Pokemon trainers in this gym. Because right now, we're going to be able to get by. But, as y'all are seeing, we're not ready for Alakazam, who's going to pimp smack us out of the sky. Even with the weak Psy-Wave, it's still enough to murder us. Okay. So let's start picking on some of the trainers from the gym. Because at this point, if we can't get by Sabrina, the Elite Four ain't gonna matter. With that being said, 1, 2... Though, if we could get to a high enough level, we could start dealing more consistent KOs. We are fast enough to where we're outspeeding them. We aren't strong enough to where we can one-shot. We already bested the dojo. We don't have the dojo anymore to fight. Suppose we do have the wild trainers across the region. Or the random trainers across the region that we could also try to fight. But essentially, like, if we could get Sabrina to start recovery spamming, that would be great. But she's not gonna recover spam. If anything, they are going to make it a living hell to even get by. Like, originally took Mega Drain because the fact that we can heal. Like right here, for example. But Sabrina doesn't have any Pokemon that it's effective against. So what are we gonna do to get through? Let's go with... Because right now, Nightshade is always going to deal more than... Think Recover gives them half their HP, and that half is less than 53. Alright, Fight Mori. The sad part is, think we've almost already slaughtered their whole gym. And we've only gained 1 level. This is not good. Sabrina's gonna be our choke point. Because at this rate, let's see, we've already fought the entire right side of the gym. And with this, the left side of the gym has fallen. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do a strategic retreat. Yeah, we're gonna do a strategic retreat as soon as we could discover our way out. So, let's strategically retreat. We're gonna go heal. We'd like to not have to use the rare candies. Because if we use them, they're gone for good. And that means we're gonna be less level, or less higher level, when we go to fight the Elite Four. If that makes any sense. If we struggle without the use of the rare candies, we're good. But if we struggle and use the rare candies, and then we save, we're gonna be unable to... But anywho, let's see how this one goes. Oh. You're gonna miss. Ow. We might not even get through the Mr. Mime with this one. Heckin' heck. Okay. So Venomoth. Venomoth has Psybeam. It's not free. Crap. So what are we gonna do? Don't want to use the rare candies, but if we use the rare candies, and that's the thing that... Let's try one more time without the rare candies, and then we'll use the rare candy. We'll use the rare candies. Because Sabrina's that much of an annoyance. So, Nightshade looks like it's our best bet to cut through, but it always is going to be a 2-hit KO, giving everyone a free shot at murdering us. The only Pokemon that we won't Nightshade is the Venomoth. So that's gonna kill us. It's not bad, but it's also not good. So let's... We still have one rare candy that we can use. Let's try with 3. No, not 3. We're gonna have to go in. What does that mean? We're probably gonna save a few rare candies, but this is a bit of a blight. So we're gonna stop at 63. But we're not gonna save just in case, because if we save, we're screwed. Does that make any sense? Probably doesn't. This fox is probably going insane. Speaking of going insane, how is it just shy of killing? Hecking heck. So there's that. Alright, so the real challenge ahead is Alakazam. Yay! Well, we kicked Sabrina's ass at level 63. Okay, so we have a few rare candies left. Don't know how to feel on this, chat. Like, we're probably going to... Yeah, we're gonna keep it. This is pain. Pain, Petco. So, we're gonna keep it. Because, at this rate... We still have 3 rare candies to use if we need it. And maybe the Elite Four won't be as bad. Hopefully. Pretty please. Has been a good fox. Now we go to fight Giovanni. So... Yeah, at this rate, Giovanni's threat level has officially diminished to nothing. The only reason why you want to fight the trainers at this point in the gym is for their juicy EXP. Tried not to use the rare candies, but for this run it felt like it was either use the rare candies or we have to go on a 2-hour hike. Which would like to make this a 1-episode run. Because hoping to edit. Alright. But with that said, we have Giovanni. The final gym leader between us and the Elite Four. Then we have to fight the 6th rival. Don't know why I almost said 7th. But, so, all we really have to do is, we could have just even won by Psychic, but it feels nice to at least mix it up to kind of give some respect. Though, see, right there, if we did... Okay, so Mega Drain would have one-shot it. Psychic doesn't. Good to note. Not that it's of much use to us now. We kind of stomped him. So, that being said, let's go down and, Now that we're left in the 60s, this next rival battle ain't gonna be much of a threat. The only thing that could be a threat might be that Alakazam. But, alright, shave the game. Come forth, Rival 7, and face me. So, at this rate, as you see, being level 64 has its advantages. But the problem with the Rivals teams is the Rival always tries to go for a versatile team option. Which is good. The only negative part is, when we have a versatile move pool that can kind of one-shot a lot of things, the Rival's not about to be much of a threat, except for this here. This Alakazam might be taking us to the chopping block soon. That's about to be our final, penultimate battle. Because right now, as you see, we stomp Charizard real quick. We're no longer going to be able to use all the rare candies to save us, though. We have 3. 3 rare candies is what we're gonna be at. Meaning, minimalistically, if we need to use the rare candies, we'll be at level 68. Which ain't horrible in the terms of the tier list. Gastly could still end up highly on the list. But it needs to start performing, like, right now. Because as we get into the higher 60s and then eventually 70s, we're going to hit the few Pokemon that are left. Believe the highest level is Pikachu at level 86. Don't think Pikachu was dethroned from the worst. Which, sorry if you're a Pikachu fan. Terribly sorry, but in Generation 1, Pikachu's move pool sucks. There's a reason why you need 6 Pokemon in some runs. Or in some cases, not some runs. Because right now, Pikachu mainly had electric moves. As you see, Gastly is having a go at the region and making it cakewalk because the versatility of their move pool. Because their stats. So, that being said, we got here fast, not just off one, but off the other. Speaking of which, we're also gonna punch the Moltres in the dick. Why? Because if we don't have to fight everyone, we could kind of get by just on the birdie XP. And it feels like that might be the make or break between levels. Oh, we didn't heal. You know, just to be safe. Don't like the idea of having us get KO'd halfway through the dungeon and then us having to rerun the dungeon. So, arguably speaking, the worst that can happen. Let's start talking. The worst that can happen is Agatha. Agatha right now is our greatest threat. Lorelei is going to be a slight speed bump. Bruno is going to be Bruno. Wish could say Bruno's going to be a threat, but their main typing is fighting. Meaning, Onyxes are the only things that can damage us in that fight. Which, we have Mega Drain. Don't know why I want to keep calling it Giga Drain. Probably because my brain is on later generations where that is the ultimate grass healing. But It heals more. It doesn't do more. So let's get rid of the bike. Self-scope. Escape rope. Poke-flute. Surf. The max repels. Card key. Strength. Secret key. We're gonna sell these TMs. Let's pull out... Oh, we didn't get all the ethers. We're missing one. So what we're gonna do is... Let's heal. Just don't think we got... No. You know, I just realized something, chat. We might have screwed up. Huh. We might have screwed up. Don't recall getting the one on the SS Anne. The, ship that's kind of not there anymore. We interacted with the rock. Oh. Because we got that from the power plant. Oh. Okay, that's a negligible loss at worst. Because that ether would have only recovered 10 power points. And maybe overthinking it. Alright? Maybe overthinking it. So... Let's go do our last shopping. Where we're gonna buy... Ooh, that works out perfectly. We're gonna buy 20 full restores. Let's sell the TMs. Use the TM money to buy 2 final full restores. So, at this point, all that's left for us to do is to organize our bag. And by that meaning, we're gonna push the elixir down so we don't accidentally use it. That max elixir is going to be our last option. Our last hope. With that said, let's save... You know, let's change the theme. It feels apt to change it. Pokemon. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Elite Four theme. Do you have a 1 hour? Yes, you do. With that said... Boop! Oh, wait, it would be great if we had... OBS up just to make sure we're not bleeding frames. With that said, round 1. Let's go, Lorelei. Let's see what you have. Can we KO your Pokemon consistently? Can we take you... So Mega Drain isn't going to do a lot. Thunderbolt is going to be our key to beat Lorelei. So, essentially speaking, we want to save Nightshade for times where we're uncertain. If we don't use Nightshade appropriately, we might have some issues. The Slowbro can't do dick against us because it would have naturally used... It would have instinctually went for Amnesia. Which Amnesia ain't gonna do much. It's gonna annoy us. It's gonna make him more durable. But it's nothing that we can't handle. Lapras is not a one-hit KO, which is bad. But it's also not the end of the world. We have toppled Lorelei. So, y'all are probably wondering, how are we gonna get by Bruno? What trials will we have? We're going to press the A button. Genuinely wish was joking, but realistically, we only have to mix it up a little bit for the Onyxes. We probably didn't even need to use a full restore and heal. We could have just healed off Bruno. So with that said... So, now that we're level 66, it's kind of curious to see if we outspeed Agatha. We might have Agatha as a freebie. But with that said, we have to outspeed Agatha, which they have our future. They have our full potential. They have the technology. Luckily for us, they went for Dream Eater. Don't know if Agatha's feeling okay. Oh, wait. No, that might be... Yeah, we're fine. Yeah. Cutie, 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 cutie. Oh my goodness. Oh, Kami. Ah.
I find death fascinating.
We got...
We don't need seatbelts.
We got 2 shoutouts. What did my character say?
This is your champion.
Bring it. AJ will be waiting for you down there.
I'm Jump Master. Follow my lead.
Also, before you say solid, no, Zenzen is good fox.
Let's make a choice. Land here.
Also, ew, my old PNG.
I suggest this landing location.
Okay, so... even though actually doing that event, the Final Fantasy event?
Dandelion, but the wind wheel aster.
Greetings to you too, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Flora, surely there must have been plenty of customers buying wind wheel
Wait.
asters from your shop recently. You see?
You know what's sad?
Wind wheel aster advocates
Solid saw Genshin Impact and immediately thought that that was another shout out for me. Was like, wait, what?
of Mondstadt and an embodiment of the wind
No, the Twitch sub...
representing both
Oh!
and free.
When I am in this
Oh,
world,
Kami.
whenever I walk, I wang wang, wang wang. I was a wall, got a wall.
Behold the wholesome Okami. The wholesome one. Yeah. But essentially speaking, back to fighting the Elite Four. We've got a lot of pain. We've got a lot of Peko. That fucking clip. Yeah, but Okami, is it better or worse than you trying to say syrup while drunk? Almost tempted to try something next time. But alright, so how many PP do we have? Unsure. And we don't have any way to yeet things at you. Not yet. Solid, we're getting tits this week. We're gonna have tits back up for Valentine's Day. Speaking of, back to... Speaking of tits, we have Lance. Why did they have to call it that? They knew what they were doing. So, Lance suffers from good AI, which means most of his Pokemon will use agility, because agility psychic and psychic do good against poison. Oonga boonga. Lance is not a threat. This might be the run that we officially have, because the only Pokemon to my knowledge that could have been a threat just died. It's gone. Use agility, you fool. 12 seconds later. Oh no, there's no way to lose at that point. Once the Aerodactyl faints, the Dragonite is cursed to agility until it dies. Even if agility can't damage us, it will still use it. And with that said, hold on. This might be the fastest that we burn through an Elite Four. So let's go with Pokemon Red champion theme. We have to do the organic theme, you know? It feels appropriate that we do at least some form of organic. champion red. With that said, let's go, red. We dance again. Underneath the two statues, which presumably are Kangaskhan or Charizard. So, the main threats that this rival has are this fucker. If we get by Alakazam, we might be golden. The problem is first we need to get by Alaka, fuck my ass. And we change it back. We change it back, chat. We change it back. Elite Four theme. We got knocked back. We got knocked the fuck back. Oh my dick. You mother son of a goat. We don't have an elixir. We have Gastly almost at the holy level of 69. Let's do this again, shall we? Oh. Editor Zen, future me. This is going to be painful for you to edit, isn't it? Yep. Can already see in the top left you typing in all caps at me. Can feel the pain. Because this is going to be my weekend project. Test of power. You know, we're not even going to heal here. We're going to just challenge Bruno. You know why? Because he has 2 full restores right here. Yes, it will be for you. See, Solid, the fact that you immediately got that joke is amazing. But, Future Zen, I'm totally not sorry for the fact that this is going to cause you to scream at 7:06 on Friday. At least said the gym leader's names this time. And we have not copyrightable music that won't get us killed. Because at least we're playing a Pokemon theme for a Pokemon game. The reason why we didn't upload the last run was we were playing a Legend of Zelda theme in Pokemon, which it's not likely that would have been taken down, but if they made a claim against it, they would have had something to crucify us with. You know? At least here, oh, we're no longer the holy level 69. No. You know what? Fuck you, Nightshade. Is that an SAO abridged joke you made? Yes. Solid. Solid, you don't have to call me out like that. We just win a little each time. Alright, so. Lance, my boy. It's time. How are you enjoying that advanced copy, by the way? No. You get to die. So, we're gonna use our Nightshades here. Because they can only agility. And at this point, our numbers are bigger than theirs. See? We are fine. 10 seconds later, we are not fine. Almost tempted to pop the last rare candies, but that won't make much of a difference. Not calling you out. Balls deep 69. Solid, solid. Let's be honest here. Deep down, you know. Deep down, we know that you are the one who's likely to name a character Balls Deep 69. Like, if it's not me, it's going to be you. Restore Thunderbolt. Nah, that you. Look, alright. It's either me or you. And essentially speaking, alright, champion theme again. Pretty please? Pretty please, champion? Alright. We're full health. This is as best as it's going to get without the rare candies. Let's go. One more time, hopefully. Made a big deal about it like we were gonna win that first one. It was all planned. Psyched you out. See, y'all were expecting a victory. But y'all didn't expect me to get the shit stomped out of me. You fodder mucker! You mother of a goat! You positive asshole! Give me just 1 second. Give me 1. Give me 1 second. Chat. What we're gonna do for this next run, we're not gonna run the music for this next one, okay? Okay. So, essentially speaking, I'm not getting salty. I'm getting angry. Because Alakazam is in the Holy Crusade amount for freaking... we're gonna go without music this run. Because at this rate, you already know the end. You know what? We can't... yeah. That doesn't feel right. We're gonna have to do this again. Alright. This is the run. Promise. Because right now, Lorelei is basically free. Lance is free. Agatha is free. Bruno is always free. Though... oh. Maybe not fully free. Chat, you wanna put F's in chat for me? Was hoping that we would have won. So, we're not gonna heal again, we're just gonna immediately charge into Bruno. Plus, hear me out, Solid. It's gotta be either me or you, because Seven is going to be the one who's going to Leroy Jenkins into the boss arena and blow something up. Would name myself random bullshit like Clem the Reader of the IRS. Slayer of trying to rack the character limit. Why would they make me put a name this long? Oh, you're gonna unleash your inner Gray still plays. Like, are you ready for the sad part? The only thing right now fucking us in the ass is... the only thing right now fucking us in the ass isn't the Alakazam, it's the fact that the Alakazam is scoring a crit. Like, that's the funny part. If it weren't for that crit, we have this. We could have had this. Also, Agatha's now going to make an ass of me. Please stand by. Nerd! Anarchy, how you doing? Let me get through this battle real quick, and then we'll get you a shout-out. So, as long as we have the technology and this gun we found...
Damn!
That ball is out of here and there is nothing left but a vapor trail.
Woo!
Say goodbye,
Solid.
Ma. Looks like this one's gonna
Thank
be
you for
pretty
shouting
darn
out,
good.
Anarchy, Solid.
It's just too easy.
Oh, damn! That shit still hasn't landed.
Was hoping to save it for after because of how much it takes to switch.
Woo! 600, 800.
And why shout out? Because you stream and you know the rules. As long as you stream, you are likely to get shouted the heck out. Yeah. So, we're gonna quill the Gengar. am not getting salty. We can do this. Run up, punch Lance in the soul. Our PP's getting concerned. Or our PP is getting concernably low. Are you challenging me? Ah, yes. Come on, let's go, Lance. Be my little pog champ. Level 73. The problem is, lol, you got small PP. At this rate, we might not have any PP by the time we get through Lance. Huh. So at this rate, we have... Lance's Dragonite isn't a threat anymore. We could just clown on it. So, let's chat real quick. What we're gonna need to happen is we're gonna need a rare event, chat. We're gonna need a rare event. He had a hyper potion. Yeah, he was a threat for a second. He had a hyper potion. Okay, so we're gonna change back to the theme. No, not that theme. Oh god, not that theme. What are we gonna do? We might want to just... Pokemon Red. Champion theme. YouTube, why you no remember my stuff? Why you no remember? Okay, Trainer Red, Epic. You know what? Let's mix it up a bit.
I chose Wix for my business.
Thank you, YouTube ads. There we go. Alright. Ew, Windows 11. What do you mean, ew, Windows 11? Windows 11 ain't that bad. So let's... We have 5, 6, 8, 8. That should be enough PP to get through. But just to be safe, we'll boost Psychic. Windows 10 is far superior. Again, Windows XP got nothing on Windows 11. And not gonna lie, Windows 11 is a bugged, glitchy mess with absolutely no exploits except for its existence. Okay, we're not gonna try Nightshade this time. Psybeam? Okay, we live. We don't live. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Satan. So, this run is... Again, then, sorry, editing is going to be painful. Okay, let's try PowerPoint management. Imagine you being like this. We don't live. Fuck! We live! We almost took out that... This time we almost took it out. And then it took us to the curb and said, fuck your family and your couch. Alright, on to round 2. So, at this point, the Elite Four are more freebies. It's humbling you. Humbling me my ass. It's curb stomping me in the dick. Because right now, the problem is Alakazam is fast enough that they have a high likelihood to crit. They have the likelihood already by their nature of speed. If we could get by this wall, we can win this. But the problem is because Gen 1 doesn't have special defense. It has special... It just has special. Which has both the special stats in one. So, that being said, both the specials are working together to curb stomp my hopes, my dreams, my likelihood of having a sanity ending. So, good news is we're gonna be high level by the time we get there again. The bad news is this isn't doing us any favors. Because the level ain't... The only way the level's going to matter is if we get strong enough to one-shot them in the dick. As you see in most runs, we are leveling up. We level up at least once or twice. So, surprisingly, you had sanity. Smell a hint of bullshit. You only smell a hint of bullshit? Solid, dearie. Don't you mean you smell the horde of bullshit? The wall of bullshit? You smell bullshitium. Only found by killing the pig with a legendary pebble of pig smiting. As long as we have 6 PP. And it lived. So, Lance is free in the terms of they can't hit us worth crap. But, you know what? We're rare candying. It's time to pull out all the tricks. All the tricks. We can't evolve the Chosen One, but we can powwow them up. We all know the legendary Pebble Pig Smiting was a ground loot item. See, but if you kill things with the legendary Pebble Pig Smiting, they drop a unique drop. Pigs drop bullshitium. Just like Alakazam's goddamn crit rate. Alright, let's do this again, old man. There we go. Now we can use his Rhydon as a full heal. Now, the only other wall here is this motherfucker. This is it. Right here. And the reason why is don't remember if they have psychic moves. Which it doesn't look like they do. They can only delay the inevitable at this point. We can drop the moon. So, essentially speaking, we're not gonna get in the top 5. We're also not... Will this do it? It did it. Chat. It took all of the rare candies in the end. But... we... did... Okay, soundtrack. Love you, but shut up. We did it. Oh, Lord. You know, starting to realize these runs are more tests of myself to see how far willing to push the envelope. Because at any time could have just tapped out. Nobody would judge me for quitting. Except for a few people. Can already see you typing solid that you're going to judge. Can already see it. But at level 78, we topple the Elite Four. The fuck? How? Solid. Solid friend. Dearie. Brother. Comrade. Ally. Neighbor. It's a very simple thing. And that is because Zenzen knows how to open the menu. That and also knew you for over 2 years. So already knew immediately after the sentence exited my mouth, you started typing. You just didn't type fast enough to beat me from calling you out on the fact that you were going to call me out. And with that said, though, we had one. Oh, my lord. So, with that said, what we're gonna do is... That was... Gastly. Awa, awa. Level 78 win. Hashtag fuck Alakazam. There we go! Here's our raid message for today, chat. Now, with everyone, if you all could be so kind as to join me, and... Oh, just realized a typo. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Solid, already know your type, you're already calling me out. Nerd! Rawr. Might be a nerd, but also am comfy. But with that said, let's go see who is alive. Live. Let's go see who is live to go give love. Okay, so we have Cult of the Lamb. SCP Containment. Give me a second. So we have that going on, or we have Cult of the Lamb. They were live for 2 hours. They were live for... You know what? Today we're gonna raid Cult of the Lamb. Too late. The typo will be the raid message. Also, thank yous, Anarchy, but today we're gonna raid somebody completely new. We're gonna go raid Historical Squid and their cult as they play Cult of the Lamb. But before we go, tomorrow we will be starting our Persona 3 Reloaded adventure. And then afterwards, believe we have Power... No, wait, we have the 12-hour Valentine's Day special. And then after that, we have Super Mario Bros. World to conclude our week. Let's start the raid. What happened to interviewing the Melon today? No, Melanie's interview was yesterday, Anarchy. You missed it. That was yesterday. That was the Sunday stream. We interviewed... When's yours? Solid. Solid. We need to arrange a time and place. We could talk about that more in the Discord call. Which, if you're still up to that, yeah. But until then, you all stay safe. Keep being wonderful. Always wonder if everyone notices when Zen Zen stops saying keep being amazing and says other words. Keep being truly wonderful. And we'll catch you all next time. This is Delta Eero Zen Sin, signing off.